Hi everybody. My name is Donald Bookhart, proud member of Team Wise Guys. So I want we just made a new channel, a new page for you guys to subscribe, and like a lot of our videos from a lot of our recent tournaments that we've had. Past month, I played in our superstore release in Hawaii, where I went undefeated and I won that. We also had two mat release tournaments, which I won both of those. I also got a bunch of tournament packs. So I went live and opened all my tournament packs recently, so some of them, so sorry about that. But I'll go ahead and give you guys the profile for my mass sand list that I used last weekend that I went undefeated with and won this cool mat, as you guys can see, with this leader. So let's go ahead and get into the, oh, sorry about that. Let's go ahead and get to the profile, shall we? So played 3 of the Unrelenting Assault Trunks. This guy's very good. At the end of the turn, what he does is when you play him, you banish 3 or pretty much all your discard pile. Play this guy, and at the end of the turn, he goes to the warp, but he bounces back to your hand. So he's just an endless trunks that you can just use, and it goes to your hand after you're done with it. So it's pretty good. Next, we play 4 of the Time Patrol Trunks. Time Patrol Trunks is very good. Standard for every list. I'm not gonna really get in detail about him, but he's very awesome for the tournament. Next, we play 3 Increasing Evil Mass Sand. Now, this card is very, very good, especially against apes. If they had Vegeta on the field and they left him there without awakening, I would just play this, get rid of him, or force him at the Bloodlusters card, or anything that was just like in the way. He's really, really, really good, and he gets you closer to awakening. So, very good, standard 3. Next, we played 4 of the Kill Sword Trunks. He's absolutely bonkers. Your opponent had basically what he does when you play him. You pretty much play him over one of your other Trunkses, and when he comes into play, he can bring back any of your battle cards that are in a warp that are 3 or less. So very good. Allows you to get back super combos, Kabas, a lot of different things you can grab with this card. So he's really good, and he has double strike. So pretty good. Next, I play 2 of Horror. Now, this card against the yellow matchup against Mecha, very good. When he comes into play, and untaps up to 4 energy. I like this card. You can hard play this card, and it affects his triggers. It's really good. Yeah, so self-explanatory. I like bringing it back with this, and then some taps energy, and then he just does stuff. Next, play 2 bardock. Some people play 3. I like 2. 2 is very, very well balanced for me. I draw it. It's just an answer for boards and stuff like that. So, and then here's where things get a little spicy for me. So I play 3 of this card. Now, at first, I did not think this card was good until I saw one of my friends was playing it in Veggies, and I said, "What is this card?" I had like 4 of these things. So I was like, "What does the card do?" And I had to read it. And basically, what it is you tap 2. You have to have at least 4 in your discard pile, and you remove the summon this guy. What he does is when he comes into play, you double strike, and he can add a battle card from your warp to your hand. So pretty much he can let you get back your super combos, or get back your anything you need. So it's like he's just broken. He's really good. Like, I feel like you have to play this card in here. It's just too good. And then like with 2 energy, you have to tap 2 energy to play him. But like by turn 2, he's live. So then of course we play 4. I don't know where the 4th one went, but somewhere in here. But we'll get back to it. But there's probably play 4 of this card. Super combo, basically we have 5 or more banish. You can play this card and it draws you a card. So not easy, not hard to do turn 1. Very good card. Next, there's a super combo right there, guys. See, we do play 4. Next we play 2 of this. The only thing I like about this card is when you have like furthering Champa, you can like double combo and make him double strike, and he has crit. That's really all he's really used for, and mostly just a crit. So I'll play 2. Alright, that's it for the black cards. Next for red, we play 4 Champa. So basically allows you, pretty much it's a red mana source. It allows you to search out furthering destruction Champa, and just food for energy if you draw too many. But this was very good for me. It allows me to go through my deck and net 1 card for later, or net the furthering destruction Champa for later. So very good, standard to me. Next we played 4. This card is like so powerful, especially against Mecha when they go down about 4 life. Like when they awaken, like I don't know, I just get really excited when I have this because like if they don't have anything to stop my leader, I can just lethal them with like this and like a Kaba, and they're forced to have answers to respond. Whether they're playing apes, like if they're playing apes, I feel like that match is free. If they don't have any mecha apes on them, if they don't have any of the apes on the board, I feel like that match is just free for you. But yeah, this card is just absolutely busted. Next, play 3 Topo. Topo is freaking nuts. Like I had no idea that this card auto effect. Basically, what it does is if it kills a battle card, it stands back up to active mode. So it's not a once per turn ability. If they have multiple battle cards and you kill them, he'll just keep standing himself back up. And also, if your opponent's awakened, you can tap 2 red energy to play this guy and counter an attack. Broken against Mecha. Next, we played one of the other MVPs of the deck. This guy adds so much pressure to your opponent. Like they have to answer this guy. Pretty much pay 1, attack, double strike. Again, another red source if you have multiples, and allows you to awaken. So very good for me. Like I pressured so many players with this card. Just stupid. All right, now we're gonna get some more spice. Then I played talking to my teammate Scotch about this. I decided to play it, so I played 2 of this because again against veggies you want to always keep Kaba off the board, Khalifa off the board too, so that force has to KO something. But most of the time it's just Kaba. Also against Mecha Apes, it also keeps Vegeta off the board. So I'll combo, and then like if they have any negates or blockers, I'll just combo this, kill the Vegeta off, and like lethal them depending on what the situation is. So very good card in the main. All right, next a little blue. Play 3 blue negate. It's always good to have this card, especially against if you play like decks that want to apply pressure. And not saying that Mass Saiyan isn't a predominantly played deck, but eventually when he does, you probably want to have this to deal with certain cards that you don't want to attack you, like KL and other stuff that have crit. So it's pretty. It worked out pretty well at 3 for me. And then lastly, I played 3 Senzu Bean. 3 Bean is good. I didn't have any really issues with this. I think 4 is too much because you only play but so many blue mana sources in the main. So, you know, most of the time I have like an extra of this. I'll just play it down or play this. So, all right, that's it for the main board. Now we'll get to the side. People asking me now. A lot of people, I don't really share too much with people about certain choices I make, but this to me, I felt like it was correct. So, sideboard 3 objection. Some people ask me why you playing objection in bardock, because at times I want to be able to ramp against my opponent too. So like my turn 2, if I have this, I'll play it net 1, and that way I can keep up with energy. So my turn 3 will be turn 4, so I have 4 energy, and it allows you to keep up with mecha too. So you're not too far behind, so you can pressure that much faster. So I think 3 of these sideboard was very correct for me. It felt good to me, and it was pretty good. Play 1 of this. Now a lot of people are doing the same thing I'm doing. Some people are actually maining Goten now. Some people are siding it. So, but even still, like if I draw the 1 against like apes, it's good against apes, really. Like, but you know, some of them are sideboard and Goten, so they can just out this. But I think 1 and sometimes is all you need most of the time. Next. Sorry I did not sleeve up, guys. I test a lot, so I take cards in and out of sleeves. So I sideboard 4 Jiren. Again, it's my theory with objection. If I can turn 3 into a Jiren if I have to, that's cool. So that way I can beat down the ape to keep up with them. And you already know what he does. He gains 10k and can swing again. So very good in theory. Next, also another card once again against Mecha Apes. Play those annoying blockers. Pretty much absolute attack mirror. What he does is when he's played, your opponent cannot use blocker when this card attacks. So it allows you to lethal them if you have furthering Champa or anything like that. So next we played 1 bardock on the sideboard just in case, and last we played the 3rd Goten sideboard. And of course that's the mat I got. So yeah, so pretty much round 1 I played against a mecha player. He was really like overconfident. I guess he felt like he saw me playing Mass Saiyan, and he thought to himself that he was going to just, I guess, dominate me. But it's really, at the end of the day, it's not the deck, it's the player that's piloting it. And I wanted to challenge myself and run Mass Saiyan versus running Mecha Apes all the time. Like, I honestly feel like like Mecha is not really a skill based deck. It's just you awakening and getting a bunch of cards. But like Matt saying, actually takes some thought to certain plays because you have to know against certain matchups when to mill, when not to mill, when to lethal and when not to lethal. So you have to be real adamant on your card choices and stuff like that. So I played it, I challenged myself, and it actually worked out, and I didn't lose a game to anybody. My other matchups where I played against two SS3 Goku decks. One was like a UI based deck, which was very interesting, and there was another one. The other one was running like red, green. It was real weird. And then the other matchups, there was like a Dr. Mew there, Pam was there, and my wife, she was piloting Vegeta, she was there as well, but she didn't beat me. So.
I did.
But anyway, that's my video. This is my video from last week's tournament. I know some people probably asked me why I did not play Mafuba. Mafuba's pretty good, but at the cost of like 2 energy to play it and I'm tapped out, I don't really agree with that. So, I don't know. Maybe if I play more mana, a mana-based deck, I probably would play it. But anyway, that's my video, guys. I'll be uploading my Mecha Frieza list next from the Super Release tournament that I won. And that's all I got. So shout-outs to Scott, Frank, Oscar, John, Greg, all the members of Team Wise, guys, Dan. And shouts out to everybody that supports me while I'm out here winning for the team in Hawaii. Later, guys.